welcome back to my channel. So today I'm just going to be doing a makeup vlog for you guys, just to show you how I do my makeup for when I go out and take photos. I just want to like warn you guys that I actually wear 3 foundations, and the only reason why I do that is because when you go out and take photos and then you end up editing them, it actually looks like you don't wear makeup. So you definitely want to get a lot of makeup on, or a lot of foundation, a lot of highlights, just so when you do take the photos it looks like you're wearing makeup. Otherwise it actually looks like you're not wearing any makeup at all, which obviously isn't true, because then you're not, you know, showing your followers or whoever's looking at the pictures that you're like authentic. So yeah, I'm just going to start now with pore filler. So I always use the Pore Professional filler all the time, even every day for my everyday makeup. I always wear it. The reason I'm actually running out, but the reason why I wear it is because sometimes I have like enlarger pores. It's only recently happened, so I'm not sure why that is, but this really works. So yeah, if you have enlarged pores, definitely use it, because it actually takes them all away, which is really good. So I just rub it on my face, on my pores, just a little bit. And then while that settles in, I'll do my eyebrows. So I just get an eyebrow brush and just brush my eyebrows across. Oops. And then I get an angle brush, and then I got the OXX brow powder. So I just go for the darkest brown, obviously to match the colour hair, and I just line it over my eyebrows. Okay, so my eyebrows are done now. Just to be clear, I have my eyebrows tattooed on, so they obviously are already darker. I also didn't do my hair today, so excuse how it's all fluffy, but I actually have naturally curly hair. What? In the bin it's broken, and I'm doing a YouTube video. In the bin it's broken.
I was going to be so quiet until he came along.
Sorry about that. Okay, the next thing I'm going to use is my BB cream in medium. So that's just like a little brown. Yeah, it's pretty dark. It's like Pete's brown. And it's more like a what do you call it? A moisturizer. So it's a tinted moisturizer. So I just use that on my skin first. Oh, and also I forgot to mention, so I just do it over here. I use this brush. It's almost like a paintbrush. I don't know what it's called, but it's a foundation brush. So yeah, I just use that because it's a really good one. So I just quickly rub it in. That's all done now. I also like to just put it down my neck as well, just so it all matches. There's nothing worse than getting a photo and then like your face is really brown and your skin's really white. So I like to just put it on my neck as well, so it's all the same color. So now I'm going to get my peach eyeshadow palette, and I'm just going to get this brush. It's just like it's like, I think it's 1.5 brush. I'm just going to get the red. I don't know if you can see that red there. It's called the color Lavish, and I'm just going to put it in the crease of my eyes. So as you can see, it's just in the crease of the eyes. And then I'm going to use the same brush, and I'm just going to use the Dazzling, so that lighter brown there. It's more like a shimmer, and I'm actually going to do it all underneath my eyebrow and all over the above the crease. And then I'm just going to blend it all in. So now I'm just going to blend it all in, all over my eyes. And so as you can see now, you can slightly see the red, and then you can see highlighted white there. Now the reason why I do the highlighting white here is just because when you edit your photos, you can actually use Facetune and then just highlight in between your eyes on the white and above your eyebrows, and just here underneath your nose, above your lip, and it really enhances the photo. So now I'm going to get my NARS foundation, and again I'm just going to use the foundation brush. You only need a little bit as well of NARS. As you see, it's only a little tiny dot on there, because it's like really good foundation, so it spreads over the face really well. So I'm just gonna put that on and rub it in. So now just to blend it in, I get my beauty blender, the pink one. So I have two. I have a pink one and I have a light brown one. So I always get my pink one and I just go like this across, like actually just go like that, because then it just blends it in. It just smoothens it a lot, which is really good. So these beauty blenders are really good for that. A lot of people just like go like that and like dab it on, but I don't do that. I just go like this. I don't even use these to apply foundation. A lot of people do, but I just find it easier for my skin to just wipe it down, just to even the surface out. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to do my mascara. So I'm just going to do mascara at the bottom lashes, and I just use the Rimmel Super Lash. Rimmel? No, is it Rimmel? Yeah, the Rimmel London Extra Super Lash mascara. By the way, all my makeup products are actually really cheap. They're from Priceline, most of them. Except obviously my most expensive one here is my NARS foundation and my Estee Lauder foundation. Otherwise, all of these products that I use are fairly cheap. Like nothing's probably over $25. So yeah, that's really good. So I'm just going to apply it to my bottom lash. So as you can see, my bottom lashes are done. Normally at the end, like when I finish doing all my makeup, I'll go over it again. Okay, so now I'm going to use my Estee Lauder foundation in the Ivory Beige. So I've only got like a little sample of it because my other one for some reason dried out, but I'm going to buy some soon. Oh, and because of the coronavirus, everything was shut as well, so I was really lucky that I still had a sample piece from like 2 years ago. Well, no, not 2 years, like a year ago. So I'm just going to use a little bit of that. Obviously you don't need a lot, so I'm just going to use a little bit, and I'm going to apply it to my whole face again. Again, I know what you're thinking, like, wow, why does she wear so much foundation? But honestly, I may look like a clown, like in public, but when it comes out in a photo, it actually looks like I'm not wearing any makeup at all. So yeah, that's why I like to put a lot of foundation on, just so my photos, it does look like I'm wearing something at least, just to like enhance my pictures a little bit more. And so again, I'll just do it down my neck, and then before it dries, I'll get the beauty blender again and just wipe it down, just so it goes over evenly. and then it just gives it that matte finish look. And by the way, like, a lot of people wet their beauty blenders. I'm not sure why, because I never wet mine ever. I feel like if I wet it like makes my skin really watery and the foundation doesn't sit properly because it's kind of like watered down. But honestly, this is how I do it. Maybe like give it a try because it works for me. So you just get the beauty, once you put your foundation on with another foundation brush, just wipe it like this just to even it out. And honestly, I swear it's the best thing. It works for me, and then it just makes everything look smooth and even when it dries. Shit. Just gonna do that. Okay, so now I'm gonna do my, where is that thing? So now I'm just gonna use my contouring product. It's by BYS, so like obviously it's a cheap brand, but you know what, it works for me. So yeah, it's actually only got a tiny little bit left, so I took it out of this stick, so there's only a little bit left. But I just normally just do it all over my forehead, down my nose, on the side of my cheeks. So I'm just going to do that now. Okay, so that's done. And by the way, I do my makeup really quickly as well. So now I'm just going to get my full coverage BYS contouring as well. I always use the cheaper brands only because I'm obviously doing it for photos, and to be honest with you, when you take photos no one can tell the difference with like if you're wearing an expensive concealer or whatever. And it just works for me. Like every day, for my everyday makeup, I honestly only use BB cream, like this BB cream foundation. Wait, I'll sit a little bit higher. Just because like the more expensive products I use, for some reason it just makes my skin look like really crap. So now I'm just going to get the concealer highlighter and just put a few dots under my eye, and then along my nose here, chin and forehead. So as you can see now, I've got all my highlighting spots. Now I'm going to get the lighter brown foundation beauty blender thing, whatever it's called. So I don't use the one I use from foundation, I use the other color, and that's just where I do all the blending of the contouring. So I just like rub it in really. Honestly, I can do all these highlightings like everyone does, but to be honest, when I take photos you can't even tell. So like when I use the contouring, but I guess it helps to make your skin look even. But honestly, when I take photos you can't tell I've contoured. It just looks like I put one basic foundation on and that's it. And like obviously now you can see how much makeup I do actually put on for when I take photos. Okay, so done that. I'm just going to do my lips now. So I'm going to use red lipstick. I love red lipstick and it just makes my face look really nice in photos when I wear red lipstick. So I'm just going to put it on a little bit, just a little bit down the bottom and a little bit at the top. So it's just a tiny bit. And now I'm going to get a real thin lipstick brush and just get a little bit of it, and then I'm going to line my lips. Now I don't have big lips, even though I wish I did. So I'm going to go over my lip just a tiny bit. I mean, when I go out in public I look like a clown, but when I take photos it actually looks like I've got bigger lips and nice lips. So I'm just going to do that and just overline them. And to be honest with you, if you use a lipstick brush, you can actually do it really, really straight. That's why I chose to use this. So as you can see, my lips look a little bit like they look a little bit bigger now. So yeah, that's how I do it, because my lips are naturally smaller. Also now I'm just going to get black eyeliner and obviously do my eyeliner, and then do it all in the corner of my eye up here and this under the eyelash. For some reason I can't do this. Okay, sorry, my leg's going dead. I actually was sitting on my leg and now I've got pins and needles in it. So annoying. Alright, now I'm gonna go and get my bronzer. So this is the Savvy bronzer, mineral baked bronzer. So I'm just gonna do that on my cheekbones and in the middle of my nose and on my jawline. So just here. And the only reason why I put shine on is because when I edit my photos and I enhance my makeup, it just makes it look a lot better. I actually just do it on the top here as well because yeah, it's a lot nicer for me to do it at the top. It just brings my eyes out a lot more. Oh, my foot has got pins and needles in it and it's real frustrating. I feel like I've got a dead leg. Okay. As you can see, you'll be able to see a little bit of shine on my nose and then on my cheeks. Oh yeah, I forgot to do down here. So I like to do it on my jawline because it just makes my face look a little bit more longer instead of so round and chubby. So that's really good. And now I'm just going to quickly go over my eyebrows again because, again, I look like a clown in public when I have heaps of makeup on. But if I do my eyebrows really, really, really dark, it looks really good like in the photo. But if I just do it normal, like I'm trying to, you know, like go out every day, it won't come up really well in photos. So you always got to make that extra effort if you're taking a photo to have your makeup extra dark. Shit. I just got... So as you can see, my eyebrows, they're really dark now. Wait, does that look, oh no, yeah, that's fine. Yeah, so now I'm just going to go over my, where's that brush? Over my eyeshadow again, just to make sure that it's all blending in properly. I just redid the pink in the crease line again. And then I'll do the lighter colour at the very top, just to give it that highlight when I take my pictures and edit them. And now I'm just going to use a little tiny bit of brown. It's called Brazen, the colour, and just put it like where my lashes are, just on the top of my eyelid or bottom, I don't know, just like where the lashes are. You won't be able to see it, but it depends, like if you're on a different, if you take a photo on a different angle, you'll be able to. I'm just thinking, I just got a little bit of eyeshadow here. So I'm just gonna tap it so I can like press the foundation in so it's on my skin evenly. And like I said before, I'm going to go over my mascara as well at the bottom of my lashes, just to make them a lot darker so you can see them in the pictures. Okay, and now, most importantly, which is the last thing I'm going to do, is I'm going to use the OAX Studio eyeshadow palette and just a white. You don't have to use this one, you can use any white eyeshadow as long as it's like shimmery. And then I'm going to get it and put it in the corner of my eyes. And the reason why is because when I take pictures, I like to use the Facetune app, and then you click detail and then you just click on the corner of your eye, and it like really brings your eyes out in photos and you can actually see that shimmery look. So I'm just going to do it in the corner of my eyes. And then just use your beauty blender if you find that some of the shadow just falls on your cheek. That's what I do. And yeah, that's actually, I do have this highlighting pen. It's called Highbrow from Benefit. Sometimes, not now, but when, I'll do it now, but like I only do it when I go out and I'm about to take a photo. What I'll do is I'll just get an earbud thing and just get a little bit off the top of it, and I'll put it in the crease of my lips or on the top of my lips, so it just gives it that highlight. So I'll do it now. So I don't know if you can see the highlight. I just don't like to do it until I'm taking photos, like when I'm actually about to take the photo, only because if I like have to stop off at the shop or the service station on my way to taking photos, I actually look like a clown. Like my makeup looks absolutely crazy. It's like I just got like overlined lips like Ronald McDonald, white highlights all over my face. It looks like I'm walking out without rubbing in the contouring. So I don't know if you can see it, but you can see I've done the highlight there. So yeah, that's pretty much what I do. Just get my hair on my face. It's all like, my hair's so curly, that's why I straighten it all the time. Anyway, so yeah, that's my everyday, not my everyday, sorry, my Instagram makeup look. So I hope you enjoyed this video. In the description I'll list all the products I use, but again, I only use, like, I don't believe in wasting money. I'm like a saver, so you know, if I can get a product that's going to do the same thing, I'll just get it, because at the end of the day when you take the photos, you can't tell the difference if you're using like expensive foundation or expensive highlighter or whatever. So I just pretty much use anything. The only reason why I do purchase a more expensive foundation is just because of my skin. I have like a real oily skin, and I've just noticed that NARS actually works better for me. And the only reason why I did Estee Lauder is because when I put it on over the NARS, and just because of that particular color as well. Sorry, I cut out. I don't know why it cut out. But anyway, just quickly, yeah. So like basically, as I was saying, I just use all cheaper products, whatever I can use to save money. I'm not really into buying the most, you know, expensive products, because they all do the same thing for me. Obviously, if I'm going out every day, then I want to get some good products, or whatever products suit my skin. But if it's just because I'm taking a photo, I won't go out there and spend heaps of money on makeup just for one, like just for photos. The only expensive thing, like I said before, I do buy is my foundation, and the only reason why is because I did have foundation that I bought from the Body Shop, but they don't actually sell it. They discontinued it. So the next foundation that I found worked for my skin was NARS. So yeah, I just use that, but that's only $50. And then I do use Estee Lauder, but I'm telling you now, I do not use it every day for my skin. I don't use it for when I go out. I don't use it at all. The only time I use Estee Lauder is when I'm taking photos, and it's the only reason why I use it is because it just gives it a matte finish, so my pictures turn out better. And they have like a beige color foundation as well, which works really well with the presets I use for my photos. So yeah, I'm going to go now because I have a few photos to take, but I hope you liked my video, and I'll see you guys soon. Also, give it a big thumbs up if you liked it, and comment below as well. I'd really appreciate it. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel, definitely subscribe, because I've got a lot of new content coming up. I've got a boob job I'm going to be doing as well, and we're going to be, me and my surgeon, well, my surgeon, obviously not me because I'll be knocked out, but my surgeon's going to record the whole thing. So yeah, I can't wait for that vlog to show you guys. So I'll talk to you guys soon.